All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to crack the code on your IB exams. We're getting inside the head of an examiner to figure out the simple mindset shifts that can take your score from good to absolutely great. Let's do this.
So, let's start with a question that probably keeps a lot of you up at night. You've done all the reading, you've made the flashcards, you know the material, but for some reason, your grade just doesn't show it. It's so frustrating, right? So what's the missing piece of the puzzle here?
Well, the secret isn't about spending more hours in the library. It's about having a smarter approach. It's all about a massive shift in your perspective. You see, the moment you stop writing to prove how much you know and start writing to make it easy for the examiner to give you points, that's when everything changes.
Okay, so what's rule number 1 of this new mindset? It's super simple. Clarity over complexity. Just think about it for a second. An examiner is probably reading hundreds, maybe thousands of papers. Your goal isn't to wow them with big words. Your real goal is to make it incredibly easy for them to just tick the boxes and see that you know your stuff.
Think about it this way. Are you performing or are you teaching? Performing is when you try to sound super smart with these long, winding, complicated sentences. Teaching is when you use clear, simple language to actually explain a concept. And guess what? Examiners reward teaching, not performing, every single time. It just shows you're confident and you truly get it.
Seriously, just imagine you're explaining something to a friend who missed a class. You wouldn't use a bunch of jargon or confusing sentences, would you? Nah, you'd get straight to the point. That's the exact mindset that gets you top marks. So remember, write like you're teaching, not performing. All right, our second secret is all about becoming a bit of a code breaker. Every single IB exam question has something called a command term. It's basically a hidden instruction that tells you exactly what the examiner is looking for, and you'd be surprised how many students just gloss right over it.
And look, this is not a small detail. I'm not exaggerating when I say that getting the command term right can be the difference between a good grade and a great one. It can literally bump you up a full grade boundary. Yeah, it's that important.
So what does this actually look like? Well, if a question says define, you just state the precise meaning. That's it. If it says explain, you've got to show the why or the how, the cause and effect. And if it says evaluate, you need to act like a judge, weigh the pros and cons, and then give your final verdict. 3 different words, 3 totally different jobs for you to do.
And that leads us perfectly into our third secret. You have to show you understand, not just that you've memorized something. Examiners can spot a memorized robotic answer from a mile away. They want to see that you can actually think with the information you've learned.
Just look at this example. The memorized answer is fine, I guess. Inflation rises when demand increases. But the answer that shows real understanding, that's inflation rises when demand increases because producers raise prices. See that? That one little word, because, it's the magic word. It's the difference between just spitting back a fact and showing you actually get the logic behind it.
But hey, even if you have the right mindset and a deep understanding, you can still lose a ton of marks if your answer is just a big disorganized mess. And that's why our final secret is all about the power of structure. Clear, organized writing is the biggest signal you can send to an examiner that you are in total control of the material.
And the best tool for the job is a really simple framework called the Peel method. Honestly, think of it like a recipe for a perfect paragraph. It's logical, it's persuasive, and it makes it so easy for an examiner to follow your train of thought and give you the marks you deserve.
Here's how it works. P is for point. Just state your main argument right up front. E is for evidence. Back it up with a fact, a statistic, or a quote. The second E is for explanation. And this is the most important part. You have to explain how your evidence proves your point. And finally, L is for link. Connect it all back to the original question. It's a simple, foolproof way to build a really powerful argument every time.
So, what does this all add up to? Well, it's way more than just a few tips and tricks. It's a completely new mindset for tackling exams. It's about becoming a strategic communicator who knows exactly what the examiner is looking for and how to give it to them.
So here it is, your new playbook. Number 1, choose clarity over complexity always. 2, decode the command term. It's your instruction manual. 3, explain the why, not just the what. And 4, use the Peel method to structure your arguments like a pro.
So I want to leave you with a little challenge. Think about it right now. What's the one change from this list that you're going to make in your very next practice essay? Are you going to zoom in on that command term? Or maybe give the Peel method a try? Just pick one thing and actually put it into action. And hey, if you want to see more examples and really dive deep, check out the Study IB app. And to connect with other students who are going through the same thing, there's a great IB student Discord server. The links are right here for you. I really hope this helps, and good luck with your exams.